Greetings, here's the flute. I went back into it and I did layer, I layered the inside bore of the whole flute. I dribbled some lacquer in there. And it really brought the volume and the clarity of the instrument up like massively. Mainly because it's such a soft wood, being redwood. Literally, you can just like scratch it with your fingernail. If you're pretty rough with the instrument. So with this flute, I do have to tell you that it really brought it to another level of quality. I'm happy about the sound, the shape of the sound, the timbre, the volume, the clarity. It really brought it to a whole nother level. That being said, the only thing that it did do was that it raised its pitch up a half step. So I know that you probably enjoyed this being at low D, but now it's at 1/2 step higher because the bore, when I put the lacquer in, it kind of shrunk the bore down just a few millimeters in total circumference, and that sharpened the flute's pitch, so it brought it from a D to an E flat. I hope that isn't too much of a drastic note change for you. It's still sitting around the same mid to low range register, but it's just a half step higher in E flat instead of D. And E flat is also known as D sharp. So we're just looking at a half step higher, but you're making up for it in terms of massive amounts of natural volume. You can play this thing outside very well now without the wind, maybe, blowing across the fetish block too much. It has tons of back pressure and volume in it. It was a very soft flute before, and now it's like good medium to loud volume. If you take a listen to both clips, the old clip that's on the website and this clip that I'm showing you right now, I have effects on the other clip, but you could still tell with the natural volume that this thing is just completely changed for the better, I believe. So you're getting a better flute out of it. So here's the sound. Here's the low D. You can put a lot of pressure in there. You couldn't do that before. It was just a very gentle flute. Now you can be pretty aggressive with it, which is really nice. You can put a lot of pressure in before it breaks up into the second register. Didn't have an upper register even before, so now you do, which is amazing. So you have some overblowing techniques that you can do if you want. So you've got, with all holes closed, really sharp breath. You can bring it up to that high E flat. With this, it's also high E flat with the fourth hole closed. Which is really nice, as they're both on the same frequency, so you could use that in the phrasing. There's also this overblow technique, which is the middle four closed and the top two open, and that peeling, that's another really good note combination. So those are some really extra perks that got brought out that weren't in there before, so I'm really happy that you're getting a flute that's in a completely different level of quality than it was before, just by layering the inside with some lacquer. Really tightened up this super soft wood, and brought it to lots of volume, and I'm really excited for you. This flute means a lot to me, so thank you so much for taking it into your loving hands and heart and playing it. And I hope this little tutorial is helpful. Definitely take a look back at that upper register technique. That's one of the more advanced things that the flute has to offer. So also with your own playing and dexterity, you might stumble across some hidden notes that are inside of this thing. So let me know. I'll just send you this email with this link, and after you take a look at it, just give me a message back and see how you're feeling. So thank you so much, and happy tootin'.